Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is dropping in week 12 of Supreme's Spring Summer 2023 collection. Welcome back, guys. It's that time of the week. We've recently covered the drop list for Palace. We've covered their latest week of their latest season. So of course it is time to cover the latest week of Supreme's latest season, week 12 of their spring summer 23 season. Now, we already have an idea of what we're going to be getting in this drop. We covered it recently in a sneaker talk video. We are getting a collaboration with Clark's Originals as they are doing some collaborative wallabies, which I'm sort of warm to one of the colorways, but the other two I'm not really feeling, but we'll get into that shortly. On top of that, for week 12, we're going to be getting a bunch of seasonal pieces as well. And how we're going to cover everything to do with week 12, so the release details, where it's dropping, all the individual pieces, the collaborative pieces, and of course how I feel about it all is, as always, by using a Supreme community page to cover that drop list. Now, we'll head on over to that page and we'll start covering the release details for week 12. Here we are at the Supreme community page that we're going to be using to cover week 12, guys. If you want to vote on the items yourselves, it'll be linked down in that description section below. We'll dive straight in. So the items releasing in week 12 will release on the 11th of May 2023. They'll have an online release 11 AM Eastern Standard Time in the US, 4 PM British Standard Time in the UK, and 5 PM Central European Standard Time for the EU. They always forget to mention it, but it will be dropping 2 days later on the Saturday, the 13th of May. For Japan, in-store and online, 11 AM Japanese Standard Time. If you guys have any further questions on when and where it's dropping, comment section below or my Instagram DMs, and I'll definitely try and help you out with any questions that you have. But now that we've covered all the release details for week 12, we know when and where it's dropping, we've got to cover what we're going to be getting in it. And we'll do that like we always do by going over the individual sections here, which we have quite a few of this week. Let's dive right in to one of my favorite sections that Supreme has to offer, which is the jacket. Okay, unfortunately, a small offering for week 12. We have the collaborative piece with Umbro, which is quite a surprise. I didn't know that Supreme and Umbro were collaborating for this week, but there we go. Most famously, I'd say that Umbro normally collaborates with Palace, but Supreme has recently been picking up on that as well. It features some track jackets with an interesting color choice with snap sleeves on them, so you can, snap off the sleeves essentially by unbuckling it there. It's an odd choice. It comes in some odd color offerings. In all honesty, I think I would have rather just like a nice simple colored, maybe even tonal track jacket. Nothing more to it. But yeah, okay. I'm going to leave this one as a downvote. I don't think I would rock something like that. Up next, we got the Western cutout hooded sweatshirt. So this was the piece that I initially thought was a collaborative piece with Clark's Originals because the colors and the designs match the designs that are on, well, the wallabies that are releasing this week. But no, it's just a seasonal piece. It's got these like unrefined cutout Western designs on various parts of the hoodies. The color offerings are a bit strange. The black on black's all right because it's, it's very versatile there, but red and yellow, green and tan, it's yeah, I'm gonna put it as a downvote. I think I could do without the Western cutout hooded sweatshirt. On the collared shirts, we have actually one offering as well. It looks like all the sections this week are offering very little. We've got the needlepoint short sleeve shirt. On the back of it, it features a Supreme logo across the shoulders with the same kind of graphic as the front. I'm a big fan of it in that white in the front. The black is quite nice. Don't know, I'm not too positive about the striped color. It would have been nice in just a solid red, but they went with the striped option there. I definitely think the first two are really nice. Those could be really nice short sleeve shirts to rock in the summertime. No complaints on those first two colors there. Yeah, I don't mind the back graphic. The front graphics are nice. I definitely give that one a thumbs up. I could definitely see myself wearing those two pieces. Okay, so we got quite a few pants to match a lot of the pieces we've just seen. Started off with, we have the Western cutout sweatpants to match the jackets we just saw. Again, another piece that I thought was with the Clarks collaboration. 168 bucks for that. I'm good. I'm good. We've got the Supreme Umbro breakaway track pants. Nah, I'm alright. I'm alright as well. It's still 168 bucks. We got the Gons Poems Chino pants. Chino pants with Gons poems and artwork all over it. Can't go wrong with a Gons piece. I am going to give that one a thumbs up. It's the same price as all the others. If I was going to spend 168 bucks on pants, I'd definitely buy these chinos. You know? It just makes sense. Anyway, that is all the pants that are releasing for this week. Now to move into the pants, we have, the shorts, I should say. We have the Gradient Grid Knit shorts. Yeah, I'm going to agree with the Supreme community on this one. 138 bucks for that. That's going to be a no. We've got the nylon painter shorts, coming with a little patch down the bottom there. I mean, I think these are okay. I'd like in the black or the blue, like it's fine. It's looks a bit short for me, but like it's fine. I'll give it a thumbs up because it's that. Like it's very much a 5 out of 10 kind of piece for me. So I'll give it like a pity thumbs up there, I suppose. Next we got the hats, and actually I've got to say a quite nice offering this week. We've got the classic logo 6-panel, no complaints. Nice color offerings there, a denim color offering in the end. Nice, very nice. We got the Old English straw crusher. I think this is fun. Straw material for their iconic crusher hats and using their iconic Old English font style slapped over the side of it. Nice color offerings. I like the traditional straw color one over here, but the colored ones aren't too bad as well. The black one's quite nice. I'm gonna give that the thumbs up. It's a nice piece. We've got the Gons Poems camp cap. I'm a huge fan. I like it. It matches the pants. Yeah, I would love the pants and the cap. That would be some awesome pickups this week for sure. Now to the accessories. We have the Supreme USM, is it Credenza? I assume that's Credenza. Case, display case, whatever it may be. It's $3,000. It is 3,000 US dollars. And it probably doesn't ship anywhere because you probably have to pick it up because it looks pretty damn big. I would rather have 3 G's, buy the few pieces I like from week 12, and then have the leftover cash to do whatever the hell I want with it. Yeah. It's just, I mean, if you have like a streetwear store, a reselling store, it's going to be a must-have for you. It's going to be a piece that you want in the store to be able to display further pieces that you can buy. It's going to be a conversation piece. People are going to come into the store and be like, yo, look at that. I can understand there'd be a demand for it. But for me, with a mate who lives in a bedroom that is already quite packed full of clothing, there is no way I'm going to fit that anywhere in here. So I'm going to leave it as a downvote, but I can see where the demand is coming from. Next, we have the Supreme, is it Rotary? Who knows? 600 3-in-1. So it looks like a pen. It looks like other utility devices. Or maybe it's just a pen. You get 3 the pens in one for 60 bucks. That's probably more likely, but it does seem very like utilitarian. Like it's got a very interesting design on where you hold it here and at the back here. So I kind of looked at it and thought it was kind of like a multi-tool kind of pen, but maybe it's just it's really utilitarian like design. It's cool, like I like it. I just hope that at like 60 bucks it's not like a one and done pen, like I can refill it. So yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up. It's a nice looking, again, I assume it's a pen just looking at the design of it, but it could be throwing me off and it could be something totally different. Next, we got the tops/sweaters. We got the Gradient Grid zip-up polo. I'm actually kind of bummed out about this piece because the design of it, I feel like that would be kind of fun on like a rayon shirt or something like that, or a silk shirt. But the silhouette and material have chosen a polo, a zip-up polo. Yeah, right? Like I feel like it could have been nice and more fun on like a flowy button-up shirt. So I'm gonna give that one a no, but it had potential. Next we have the Gons Poems sweater. I think this is my least favorite piece out of the Poems Gons pieces this week. I like the pants more and the cap more. It's okay. Like, I'll give it a thumbs up. Like, it's alright. Next we got the Animal Kingdom short sleeve top. From what I know, it's a bunch of animals celebrating on the shirt and it spells out Supreme is the whole idea. Yeah, it comes in some fun colors. Can't complain about it too much. It's got a nice faded look on like the black and stuff like that. I think I'd like it in the white though. Yeah, it's a nice little shirt there for sure. Last but not least, what a way to end week 12, guys. We got the Clark's Originals Wallaby, the collaborative one. And look at that price point, people. $180 US. Damn. Look, at that price point, I would only want to buy the tan one. I would not want to buy the gold and red. The black with the white contrast stitching is okay, but I'd want something with the most versatility and the easiest to wear for that price point, because that's expensive for a pair of Wallabies, at least in my mind. Yeah, like the tan one's alright, the rest of them kind of eh. Because I like the tan one, I'd give it like a pity thumbs up, but that's pricey, man, and that's wild to see. But yeah, well, guys, that is week 12 all covered. That's it all done and dusted. How do I feel about this week? Look, I was kind of hoping that this week would be an absolute big step up from last week. I think it's got some nice pieces in it, but it's not a lot better so far. Definitely the weeks from week 10 onwards have been a bit hit or miss, with a couple cool pieces here and there. Like, I like the Gons pieces this week. I like the needlepoint short sleeve shirt. The hats was the highlight. I think the hats was probably like the best section out of everything this week. Yeah, definitely. It's just, yeah, it's really interesting to see. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on week 12. Is this week a hit for you? Is it a miss from you? I'd love to hear anything you have to say about it down in that comment section below. Well, that's everything to cover for week 12, guys. We covered the release details, we covered the seasonal and collaborative pieces, and we covered my thoughts and opinions on the individual pieces and the week as a whole. I would like to see it make a turnaround and start, like, you know, upping its quality again in the weekly drops, because I definitely think weeks 1 to 10 were better than 10 to 13 so far. But we do have quite a few weeks left in the season, so they could do, you know, turn it around, and we could make that comparison. What was better, weeks 1 to 10 or 11 to 20? Be interesting. It'd be interesting for sure. But yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys if you are picking up anything from this week. If you are feeling anything, what are you grabbing? Are you grabbing the Clark's Wallabies? Are you grabbing the Gons pieces? I'd love to hear what you're going to be picking up from week 12 down in that comment section below. Of course, as always, if you want me to keep covering the upcoming Supreme weekly drops, you've just got to give me the 3 indicators I won't shut up about, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator of them all, subscribe to the channel. And as mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,640 subs for the end of May. We are very close, less than 5 subs off. And hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. That is everything I got to say about week 12 though, guys. I wish you the best of luck if you're going for any of the pieces from this week. Hope you managed to pick up what you want in the size and color you are after. Yeah. That's everything I got to say about the week though, so until the next Supreme video, until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next drop list video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.